Your attitude and faith have a divine impact that even angels notice. Many people go through life thinking that their smallest actions, the way they react to situations, or even their general demeanor are unnoticed in the grand scheme of the universe. But the truth is far more powerful than most realize. Every choice you make, every thought you entertain, and every word you speak carries energy that resonates beyond the physical realm. When you maintain a steadfast attitude of faith, humility, and courage, it doesn't just influence the people around you, it reaches heights that touch the heavens. Angels, who serve as messengers and observers of divine will, are constantly monitoring the unfolding of events in the lives of those who are called. Your attitude is like a ripple in an eternal pond, moving outward in ways you cannot see or measure. It is said that God notices the hearts of his children, and when one stands firm in faith, hope, and righteousness, that steadfastness is powerful enough to draw attention from even the highest-ranking angels. Consider Michael, one of the archangels known for his immense strength and responsibility. If he is stunned by what he sees in a human life, it is a signal that something extraordinary is unfolding. Your unwavering attitude and the faith you embody create a force that is spiritually magnetic. It isn't just about being positive or cheerful in a superficial sense, it's about aligning your inner self with divine principles, choosing integrity over convenience, and responding to challenges with grace, patience, and trust. This alignment amplifies your spiritual presence, making you someone who is noticed at levels beyond the ordinary. The way you handle adversity, the way you show compassion to others, the way you maintain humility despite achievements, all of these contribute to a spiritual energy that cannot be ignored. Angels, though immensely powerful, are drawn to authenticity and faith. They observe how a person navigates life with honesty, courage, and love, and your attitude serves as a beacon that signals to them that something rare is present in the world. It's not about perfection, it's about consistency in your spiritual practice and your dedication to living in alignment with divine truth. Each act of kindness, each moment of patience, each decision to stay faithful when circumstances are challenging contributes to a record of integrity that resonates through the heavens. The unseen realms respond to the vibrations you emit, and when those vibrations are strong and pure, even the most powerful beings take notice. What many fail to understand is that your attitude influences not only your own spiritual journey but also the dynamics of the unseen world. Angels like Michael are entrusted with responsibilities that include observing and sometimes guiding humanity in ways that fulfill divine purpose. When a human demonstrates an extraordinary level of faith or a unique moral strength, it disrupts the usual flow, creating moments that even celestial beings recognize as remarkable. This recognition is not about ego or status, it is about the acknowledgement of spiritual alignment and the impact of a soul walking its intended path with courage, faith, and integrity. Think about the moments when you felt completely alone, when circumstances seemed impossible, yet you held onto your faith and continued to act in accordance with what you knew was right. Those moments, though invisible to most, resonate in ways that are profound. Your attitude communicates to the universe a readiness to handle greater responsibilities, a willingness to endure, and a commitment to walking in truth, no matter the obstacles. It is this constancy that leaves divine observers speechless. Your faith becomes a living testament, a demonstration that trust in God and adherence to righteousness are not abstract concepts but active forces that shape reality. Angels notice the patterns in behavior, the repeated choices that define character, and the resilience that persists even under pressure. They recognize when a human life reflects the divine image in ways that are rare and exceptional. The energy of faith, when paired with an unwavering positive and righteous attitude, creates a spiritual resonance that is tangible even to beings of immense power. This resonance can alter circumstances subtly, guide decisions, and influence the unfolding of events in ways that may not be immediately visible. It is a silent acknowledgement that someone is walking in alignment with divine will, and it becomes a source of wonder even for celestial beings. Every decision to act with integrity instead of convenience, every choice to respond with love instead of anger, Every moment of persistence despite adversity adds to this invisible yet powerful aura. Your attitude is the language through which your soul communicates with the universe, and when it is pure, consistent, and faithful, it speaks volumes. Michael, as an archangel, is not easily surprised or impressed, yet even he can be stunned by the extraordinary manifestation of human faith combined with righteous attitude. This demonstrates the magnitude of spiritual impact that a single life can have. Understanding this should inspire awe, reverence, and a renewed commitment to living consciously. It is a reminder that your daily actions, your mindset, and your approach to challenges are not trivial, they carry weight and significance that extends beyond what the eye can see. The spiritual world responds to integrity, courage, and unwavering faith, and your attitude is the vehicle through which these qualities are expressed. When consistently maintained, this attitude creates a magnetic force that draws divine attention, affirms your path as a chosen one, and highlights the extraordinary potential inherent in living a life aligned with higher purpose. Each act of faith, each expression of love, and each moment of perseverance contributes to a pattern that resonates on a level that even angels like Michael notice with amazement. The recognition of your attitude by such celestial beings is not just a testament to your character but a signal of the spiritual influence you carry. Your commitment to righteous living, even when unseen, generates energy that is felt in the highest realms, creating a ripple effect that validates the significance of every conscious choice made in alignment with divine principles. Small, consistent choices can leave God and Michael stunned. Most people underestimate the significance of what they consider minor decisions, believing that only grand, life-altering events catch divine attention. Yet, it is often the accumulation of seemingly small, deliberate, and consistent actions that creates the most profound spiritual impact. Each choice you make, no matter how insignificant it may appear in the moment, contributes to a pattern of behavior that shapes your character and ultimately the energy you radiate. This pattern does not go unnoticed. In fact, God observes the details of your daily life, your small victories, and even your quiet moments of resilience. Every decision to act with kindness, patience, integrity, and love builds a foundation that resonates far beyond the immediate circumstances. Angels, including Michael, are attuned to these vibrations and patterns. They notice the persistence of faith, the endurance of hope, and the unwavering moral compass that guides a chosen one. It is not always the grand gestures that draw divine attention, but the disciplined consistency in aligning actions with spiritual truth. Consider the simple choices you make in everyday life, choosing to forgive rather than hold resentment, speaking truth in a situation where lying would be easier, showing compassion when others are harsh, or maintaining faith when circumstances seem hopeless. Each of these choices, repeated over time, accumulates into a spiritual signature that is visible in the heavenly realm. Michael, as an archangel tasked with overseeing spiritual battles and the fulfillment of divine purpose, recognizes when a human life demonstrates consistency in righteous action. This is not just a reflection of obedience or duty, but an active expression of alignment with divine will. The small, consistent choices demonstrate that your faith is not conditional or situational but rooted deeply in your soul. They show that you are capable of living a life that exemplifies divine principles, even when external recognition or immediate reward is absent. When God observes such unwavering consistency, it creates moments of astonishment because it reflects a level of spiritual maturity and dedication that is rare among humanity. The accumulation of these choices is what leaves even Michael stunned. Each small act of integrity, love, or faith may seem like a drop in the ocean, but when combined, they form a tide powerful enough to influence not only your own destiny but also the spiritual currents around you. The quiet decisions, the moments when no one is watching, and the times you choose righteousness over convenience create ripples that extend beyond the visible world. Angels perceive these ripples as signs of divine alignment, recognizing that a chosen one is actively participating in the unfolding of God's plan. This recognition is not merely symbolic, it reflects the real spiritual energy generated by disciplined, consistent actions. It is a testament to the power of habit, intention, and conscious living. When you consistently make choices that reflect your values and faith, you are sending a message to the universe, that your life is aligned with a higher purpose and that you are committed to walking the path set before you with integrity and devotion. These small actions, repeated over days, months, and years, accumulate into a body of evidence that your soul is functioning in harmony with divine intention. Michael and other angels are witnesses to this process, observing the growth, discipline, and steadfastness that may go unnoticed by the world, yet carries immense spiritual significance. This is why even small decisions matter so profoundly. Each act of patience, generosity, humility, or courage reinforces the foundation of your spiritual identity. The consistency in your behavior demonstrates that your faith is not fleeting or dependent on circumstances but deeply rooted in trust, obedience, and love. It is this type of unwavering dedication that leaves God impressed and angels like Michael astonished. Furthermore, small consistent choices cultivate a spiritual resilience that strengthens your ability to face greater challenges. By choosing integrity and faithfulness in minor matters, you prepare yourself for the trials and responsibilities that come with being a chosen one. The divine realm notices not only the outcomes of your decisions but also the process, the discipline, and the intentionality behind them. Each choice is like a brush stroke in a larger masterpiece, contributing to a life that reflects divine will and spiritual maturity. Michael, whose duties involve overseeing the forces of light and darkness, understands the significance of this consistency. He sees that a life shaped by small, deliberate, faithful actions possesses the strength, clarity, and alignment necessary to impact both earthly and heavenly realms. This is why your everyday choices are far from insignificant. They are the building blocks of a life that carries extraordinary spiritual weight. By remaining conscious of the power inherent in your decisions and committing to act with love, faith, and integrity, you are participating in a divine process that commands attention in the spiritual realm. The cumulative effect of these choices is profound, forming a momentum that influences outcomes, attracts divine favor, and leaves a lasting imprint on both the material and spiritual worlds. Each act of devotion, honesty, courage, or kindness is noticed, measured, and appreciated by God and by angels like Michael, who witness the unfolding of a life committed to spiritual alignment. Over time, the impact of these consistent choices becomes monumental, not because each individual act is extraordinary, but because the persistence, faithfulness, and moral clarity behind them create a resonance that is impossible to ignore. This is why the lives of chosen ones are so significant. The repeated, small choices are evidence of a soul in alignment, a heart committed to divine principles, and a life that exemplifies the power of consistency. These choices, though simple on the surface, form the essence of spiritual greatness and leave even celestial beings amazed at the devotion, discipline, and faith demonstrated over time. The message is clear: the path of a chosen one is built not only on grand moments or miraculous interventions but on the quiet, persistent, and faithful choices that define character, build spiritual authority, and shape destiny in ways that resonate far beyond what is visible. Being a chosen one means your actions carry extraordinary spiritual significance. Many people go through life unaware of the immense power and responsibility that comes with their existence. To be a chosen one is not just a title, it is a calling, a role that requires conscious living, faith, and alignment with divine purpose. Your actions, no matter how small they may seem, have ripple effects that extend beyond the physical world, reaching realms that most people cannot perceive. Every decision you make, every thought you nurture, and every word you speak contributes to a spiritual pattern that shapes not only your destiny but also the spiritual dynamics around you. Being a chosen one requires a heightened awareness of this influence and an understanding that your life is under constant observation, not in a judgmental sense, but as a recognition of your potential to fulfill divine plans. Angels, including powerful archangels like Michael, are attentive to those who are called, noticing behaviors and patterns that exemplify faith, courage, and integrity. When a chosen one acts in alignment with divine principles, The energy of those actions resonates at a level that can leave even heavenly beings astonished. The significance of these actions lies not in their visibility or their recognition by the world, but in the spiritual resonance they create. Every moment of kindness, humility, and courage strengthens the spiritual fabric around you, influencing outcomes in ways that may not be immediately apparent but are deeply impactful in the divine realm. The chosen one's life is like a thread weaving through a tapestry that spans both earthly and spiritual dimensions. Each choice, each act of faith, and each display of integrity adds to the design, forming patterns that angels, saints, and God Himself can see. This awareness is crucial because it reminds you that nothing in your life is trivial, everything contributes to a greater purpose. Being a chosen one also comes with the responsibility of understanding that your energy is contagious. The attitude you maintain, the way you face challenges, and the integrity you exhibit influence others in ways that ripple outward. You become a beacon for those struggling to find their own path, a reflection of divine possibility, and an example of what is achievable when faith and action align. When Michael or other angels observe your consistency in acting with love, compassion, and courage, they recognize the extraordinary spiritual authority you carry. This authority is not about control or dominance but about influence and alignment with God's will. Your life, therefore, becomes a template for others, showing what it means to walk in faith while navigating the complexities of the human experience. The spiritual significance of a chosen one's actions also lies in their capacity to alter outcomes. Your decisions, prayers, and intentions contribute to the unfolding of destiny, not only for yourself but for those around you. Angels monitor these choices, understanding that the impact of a chosen one is multifaceted, affecting both the seen and unseen realms. The combination of faith, action, and purpose produces results that are often beyond human comprehension, leaving even celestial beings like Michael impressed and attentive. Furthermore, being a chosen one means that your spiritual growth is observed and nurtured. Every trial you endure, every obstacle you overcome, and every act of steadfastness in the face of adversity strengthens your spiritual presence. This growth is recognized not just by God but by the angelic host, who see the dedication, courage, and faithfulness required to maintain alignment with divine purpose. It is a reminder that the role of a chosen one is not passive, it demands active participation, conscious decision-making, and an unwavering commitment to living in harmony with higher principles. Your life is a living testament to the power of divine alignment. The choices you make, the integrity you maintain, and the faith you demonstrate all combine to create a spiritual signature that is uniquely yours. Angels notice when a human life carries such extraordinary significance because it is rare and profound. Your actions, though sometimes unnoticed in the physical realm, have effects that reverberate through spiritual planes, influencing outcomes, inspiring others, and demonstrating the power of conscious, faithful living. To be a chosen one also means understanding the weight of influence. Your behavior, your words, and your mindset can uplift or diminish not only your own potential but also the potential of those around you. This is why divine observation is so critical. The angels witness how a chosen one's life can serve as a catalyst for transformation, both for the individual and for others. Michael's astonishment at your actions is a reflection of the extraordinary spiritual energy generated by a life lived with intention, faith, and courage. It is not a casual observation but a recognition of the rare alignment between human action and divine will. The chosen one's journey involves balancing the challenges of human existence with the responsibilities of spiritual awareness. Every choice becomes a reflection of inner strength and alignment with God's purpose, demonstrating that being chosen is not merely about privilege but about dedication, perseverance, and spiritual authenticity. The extraordinary significance of a chosen one's actions also lies in the transformative potential they hold. Your life can serve as a beacon of hope, a source of inspiration, and a manifestation of divine principles in motion. Angels recognize the subtleties of this influence, understanding that each act of integrity, courage, and faith contributes to a spiritual resonance that shapes destinies and fulfills divine plans. Being a chosen one means that your life is inherently connected to forces far greater than yourself. Your actions carry weight, your decisions have consequences beyond the material, and your spiritual presence impacts both the seen and unseen worlds. The recognition by God and even by powerful archangels like Michael is a testament to the extraordinary significance of your journey. Every intentional action, every conscious decision, and every act of faith contributes to a pattern of influence that elevates your life beyond the ordinary, demonstrating that being a chosen one is about embodying divine purpose through consistent, meaningful, and spiritually significant living. Your life becomes a reflection of divine will in motion, a living example of how faith, courage, and integrity intersect to create impact that resonates across realms.